Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Istanbul, even though it doesn't look much like it. We don't even have cats around us, just one in the. But welcome to the new moon in Sagittarius. New moons in Sagittarius will bring light to the shadow side of Sagittarius, which means all our commitment to expand and all our commitment to put who we are out there in the world and contribute to society are very enhanced right now. The trick within the new moon in Sag is basically understanding which part of your expansion are not you really seeing. Which part of you wants so much to be out in the world, in groups, in institutions, be a volunteer, be like someone that creates a new project or creates a new trend or that actually starts something new and different that will change society and just change people's beliefs upon their reality around them. What aspect of that aren't you not seeing? And the truth about Jupiter is because it's so big, because it's so emancipative, if that word exists, it exists now. Or if because it's so megalomania, in megalomania terms, it sometimes doesn't allow you to see the detail of what might go wrong. That's exactly what you see on the new moon. It's very, very clear for you to understand what happens within the new moon in Sagittarius and parts of you that are committing so much to the big picture that you can't see stuff in detail. And that detail, when you are shown that detail by other people or by the project, when you're denied access from the steps that you want to take, frustration sets in because that's the other side of Jupiter. That's the other side of our liver, so to say. So in here, the trick would be to understand that you will face challenges that are more like barrier like challenges. And those challenges are only illuminating the idea that you can't see the whole picture. Because if you could see the whole picture, you would not do things. That's the beauty of Jupiter. We don't have to see the full picture. We have to be so entwined in our will and the guts to do the things that we want to do in the world and feel that ignite force, that eruptuous volcano coming out of us, that we actually do it. And we believe we can contribute. And the belief in yourself that you can do something means it's 50% of the way done. So if this whole expectation and this whole experience was embroidered in precision, you would lose the fun of the emotion. The emotion is actually bringing you forward to create that sense of belief that makes you feel that you can do it. So on this new moon in Sagittarius, straying from the new moon we had in Scorpio, it was all about in Scorpio to like learning how to be okay with the confusion and started having fun with it and feeling that sometimes we need to unleash and let the beast come out. Well, now is the time for the beast to be out and go on and do things actually. So all the ideas that you've had and all this stuff that was kind of in between deciding, people that you are dependent upon will now say yes or no. This is the moment. And when it comes to all that fogginess that we were worried about in New Moon and Scorpio, in Full Moon and Gemini, it's gone. No more. Because there are no aspects to Neptune whatsoever. There's nothing linked to Neptune at all. So, in that sense, there's a lot of clarity in the air. And there's a lot of the important figures of your life will be showing right now because Saturn is in a very good aspect with Sun and Moon. The important people that actually are here to help you in the long run will show up now, will claim their price, will claim their interest, and you will just have to decide whether or not you want them or not. If you want to take the difficult, hard path, but actually will yield fruit, or you want to take the path of trying 5 to 10 different people to do one thing that that person could have done when they showed interest, and just because it's the easier path. Remember that Saturn reveals itself once for a determined period of time. You have 2 weeks from now on. From the 13th December until the next full moon, you have these 2 weeks. You have 15 days. People will be available for these 15 days, no more. So make your decisions. Right. This is the last moon we have upon autumn. So it means it's the last chance you have to actually clean out the way. And Kitty incoming. Hi, come here. Come up. What's up, honey? Oh, sure, sure. Come here. We're now officially in Turkey because I have cat on my lap. So autumn is the season where we actually shed the skin. We take care of all the decisions we have to make, the things we have to compromise with, the contracts we have to build with people, changing jobs, changing houses, clearing the house, redoing a decoration, prepping for events like major life events, redoing our fitness regime, our food regime, our clothing. All these things are the dynamic with our families. All these things are stuff that we do in autumn. This moon is the last moon and is the last chance we have to do those things before the settling season of winter. Winter is where we set our intentions and we start working towards our goals and our dreams. That is the point of the moon in Cancer that we will have on the 26th of December. Isn't it? It is. She's purring so much. So, the truth about this moon is that there are no many aspects to talk about, to be honest with you. Truth is, there is a very good dynamic in between Saturn, Sun, and Moon. Saturn is quincunxing the Sun and the Moon, which means that the important people that are here to actually help you reach your goals, shed your skins, and start anew, and actually help you with the projects that you want to go forth in the winter to come, will show up in these 2 weeks. And remember, Saturn shows up once for that period of time, for that specific amount of time. Saturn will place itself in front of you for 2 weeks, and people will say, do you want my help? Do you need my help? You shall look responsible, have a plan done, plan out your strategies, but ultimately, you know you will say yes. Because even if it looks like the hard choice, because it's the hard commitment, it's the hard work, so to say, it will yield fruit eventually. The other aspect that's not so happy in here is the fact that Pluto is semi-squaring Mars. Breathe a little bit of irritation in you, because it's like 2 moons ago you were deprived of your own will, and now you can be willful, you can do whatever you want, but somehow things don't go as you want, don't go as planned. And that's kind of irritating sometimes. It's a bit like, damn, it was so hard to get out of my shell. I finally came out of my shell, guilt-free and shame-free, and things are not, you know, they're not going according to plan. And I had 3 plans ahead of myself, and nothing is really working out. So be patient. Beam the focus from those irritations and those things you feel and refocus on the important thing. And the important thing is the important people are around you. Bless you. They are here for you. They are here to commit to you. But remember, Saturn shows itself for 2 weeks. No more. Serious business. But very good business in it. What else do we have to talk about this? Lilith is trining Mercury. So again, your partner and your friends might be, and your siblings too, might be in a great spectrum to help you out with your shadow. You're finally coming to terms with your shadow, and you're feeling that there are aspects of yourself that you didn't enjoy in the past, and now you see it as a gateway for the things you want to pursue this winter to come. Again, the Saturn-like people that would show themselves in your path will also point to this, ow, they will also point to this new you that is here to promote business and go about the things you want. It's a bit demanding, this one. So this is it for this new moon. Remember, it's your last chance to shed. It's your last chance to plan the winter to come and the projects and plans you want to go for. You have 3 months for that. And enjoy, because that's what ultimately Sagittarius is about. One more thing that I can say about the Saturn aspect is this is a great time to be doing amends with parents, or to have hard conversations even, because it can only go one way, and that way is well. That is ultimately your goal, isn't it? To make peace, serenity, and bring yourself to calmness. And also remember that when I say these things about go on and make amends with your parents and stuff like that, it has to be the right timing for you. When I suggest any of my suggestions that I do in any of my videos, it has to be aligned with what you want to do right now. It can't be something that just you're doing it because I said, or because it's the right time to do. Oh, I should do it. There is no such thing as a should. The should comes from within. It may come with the resistance, like I'm scared to do it, but that's different than wanting to do it. If you want to do it, you should do it. That is it. Not because I said so, because you feel that my message is aligned with how you feel right now. That is my hope for these videos. If you feel that this calling is for you, if you're looking for a deeper orientation in astrology and in your life, in your love life, you started a company, you want to see how it's going to go, feel free feel free to see the links that I leave down below to my Instagram and, of course, my booking form for an appointment one-on-one with me for an hour and a half. And remember, I'll see you on the next one. And until then, stay light and stay golden.